So I decided to do the challenge to try to understand what's going on with my children when they're eating food. To try to make a recipe on that price point with that requirements on calories and sodium and fat, I drew first blood. That's the easiest way to say it. My 12-year-old son is unbelievably picky. Can I come up with something that he would enjoy that tonight could also win, right? Like that blend of those two is really interesting. I'm doing a potato hash over a roasted tomato with sausage and melted onions.
I'm really passionate about making sure that kids can eat healthy. We have so much obesity and we don't have the education for the children and actually for parents and teachers. So if we can start putting this in every metro, every state, every school, then we're going to educate, the United States, and maybe we won't have obesity as much as we do now. Coming up with the recipe was absolutely my favorite part. And being able to try it and have other people try it, it was a heck of a lot of fun. I am cooking a mushroom loaf sandwich and baked sweet potato fries.
Brains are growing, the nutrition is important. There's ample evidence it's just been neglected for years. As a father who has a 10 and 8-year-old, that's everything. I mean, that's all we think about, right? What our kids are eating. I've been talking to 20, 30 people about this. Half of them are coming tonight. But it opens up that conversation, which needs to happen. What's been happening here with Chef Ann and others, it's been fantastic. It's got to go a step further. We need to find a way to bring the produce in and also to bring more money in, allocate more dollars to this. I got over my skis a little bit with making a plant-based sloppy joe. I mean, that's got its own kind of challenge, right? So the favorite part was actually having my kids test it and saying, does this, would you eat? I actually had a bunch of them come over and we had a little test dinner because it's, they want the meat, they want that flavor, they want that sloppy joe experience. So that was a really fun part. But the organization, the competition, the whole thing has been a lot of fun.
I thought it was such a great idea. I thought it would be a really interesting challenge. I didn't know everything about it when I said yes. I knew that we had to make a meal with $1.25. I didn't really know what it meant to achieve a calorie count of 750 to 850 calories at that cost. Really learned, about the science that goes into making these meals nutritious, but also hopefully tasty and appealing to kids. And it's a much more challenging process than I anticipated it would be. I think it's so important to know what our kids are eating during the day because that might be for some children the main meal that they're eating. So I decided to make a Mediterranean-inspired turkey slider in a pita with tzatziki and an orzo side salad.
I think a program like this, I would tell you, for me, like my eyes are wide open.
Every community should have this kind of program.
It gives children that power to enjoy food and to know what they want to put in their bodies. It's been awesome.